Okay, back for another exercise. Unfortunately, this time I can't show you beforehand what the outcome is going to be because I can't have access to the page that I found the picture, which is very unfortunate because it is a very good source of exercises. I'm talking about the polycount forum, the model them shapes page. If you've heard of it, if not, I'll post a link at the page and at the bottom of the video, and I hope it will be working again soon because it is such a valuable place. There's a wealth of information about polygon flow and SubD modeling and whatnot, especially for game designers. But let's get on with it. Maybe the screenshot that will come up will give you an idea what I'm trying to make. In case it didn't, it's gonna be as I understand it, a coin operated screw. A screw with a semi-spherical top with a cut that will allow a coin to be inserted and screw it clockwise or anti-clockwise. So let's get on with it. First, let's try a circle of 32. Or maybe 64. I can't recall, it's been quite a while since I did that, so let's leave it at that. 32 is enough. Scale that down. So far must be enough, I think. Or maybe not. We want the inner circle to be just about that, I think. That will be just nice. And want the cat to reach about this far, go like this, walk around, and no, sorry, create something like this space. So what I need to do is make these cuts and push them up. So let's see what I have in regard of proportional editing. No, something smaller, I believe. That looks about right. Smooth it out. Simplified, and we'll see if there are any flaws or something to fix anyway. Something I don't like about that last part. Disable proportional editing and do it manually. I think it's better now. No, they need the stencil reference anymore. So let's delete what we don't need. We don't need every part below the x-axis. And right of the y-axis. So all those vertices need to go. And we apply a mirror modifier before the subdivision one. And that's it. Let's start making some cuts. Press C to cut in a horizontal line. and stop. Let's move that backwards so it doesn't give us any trouble later on. No, that would be the wrong way to approach this particular problem. So make a horizontal cut, yes. The point here is not to disrupt the flow of the surface. Yeah, again, so that would be the point. Okay. Let's see. We need a loop like that. Yeah, well. Equal parts more or less. That one and that one. So we can bevel out and create an interesting surface. But before we do that, we have to eliminate some vertices. They don't exist in the final shape. So what does exist is let's push it the same amount as that one, and we'll see about it later. And that would be yes. I believe it is correct. So what we need now is a nice bridge. Isn't it a bit flimsy? I mean, in real world this part would break right away. So we'll see about that later on, don't worry. So we need some detail around this part, so we bevel. We don't care about the missing detail right now, so that must be about right. It's nice to give some detail. Don't worry about this part, we'll eliminate it very soon. So I would worry about this part more, but we'll get to that too, don't worry. So everything is fixable. One thing I don't like, maybe I should tweak the parameters of the modifier so that the parts are equal. Amount offset, yes. No, certainly not depth. Okay, you know what? No, the program is confused. Don't worry, we'll unconfuse it very shortly. Does it look okay at this part and this part? Right, so don't worry about the rest. Fix it up. We get rid of what we don't need. We don't need these messy parts. Gone. We don't need that vertex, that edge. It goes away. Let's clean up, you know. This one. I can work with the modifier enabled, not the SubD. I need to see the clean end result. And what's more, what I need is what the program didn't give me in this case, which is this part, which should be a little dislocated. So yeah, this is gonna give me a world of trouble. I can see it already. Maybe we can fix it later. What I could do about the other part would be to set my cursor at the center, extrude once more, and scale with the help of the cursor. Extrude for the same amount as the other parts, and then slide it a bit down so that it follows the current curvature. Right around so. Is it good? Goes to show. Well, it doesn't look bad either. But this part I don't particularly like. Maybe we should bring it on. Fix it up somehow. I press Ctrl so that I can cut at the midpoints and give some variety to the final shape. It would be very nice if we could have a select similar selection and Blender could select all these with the push of a button, but I don't know if such a functionality exists in Blender right now. So I want to move these at those two axes, yep, and scale them actually, those two axes. No shit. And what's more, oh, that's even more convenient. Drag these vertices down, right so, or maybe a little more, so that they follow the curvature, the desired curvature. Right, right. So well, you don't have to be exact over here. Well, you can spend as much time you want, but it won't make much of a visible difference, you know. Connect these points really quick. It's just a ton of repetition, as you can see. if you want to really correct. Pinch it slightly up. That will eliminate any weird roundness. Not completely, but there are workarounds for that as well. So the basic shape is that. It was intended to be it. So you can define edges here if you want. Take this even further. Cut here, or maybe have a cut one more around here, make things more tight. It's up to you really how you want the final shape to be defined. So make this equal on the z-axis. It's really a matter of going along. Could even cheat about this part, make it a bit tighter, like so. No limitations really. So that was about it. If you have any questions, remarks, that's it. It is supposed to be a sort of cap. If you prefer, you insert a coin, you screw it around, get to the real screw or whatever. I thought it was interesting to show off the technique. So here it is. Hope you like it. Let's check for any deficiencies. Like, I don't know, shading, markup shows certain things from time to time. No. For most intents and purposes, it's good. It's also heavily subdivided, and I don't ever think you're going to need so much subdivision. I would lower it to 2 and still will have no problem. So that's pretty much it. Hope you like it.